Hey, what's going on, everybody? I haven't done a live in a long time on YouTube. I usually do them on Instagram. My YouTube's a little bit slow. That's probably why. But I thought I'd kind of come in here, see if anybody in the YouTube world has any questions. Have any any thoughts, any ideas they want to share, want to talk about, want to discuss. As you guys know, I don't really hold back. I'm pretty honest about everything. So anything you want to ask, go ahead and feel free to ask it. But anyway, just want to give you guys an update on what I'm going through right now. Everything's great. Everything's great. I obviously did the New York Pro. I didn't really have an off season. I just kind of did whatever and did a show, stayed lean year round, gained zero muscle really. Uh, Came on stage looking my best ever, but I could do a lot better. So I decided to actually bulk for the first time since 2012. And so I've been eating and eating and eating and eating. And it's been crazy. I'm not used to eating this much food. And what's crazy is I'm up to 230 pounds. And I haven't been this heavy in, oh gosh knows. I got this heavy a couple years ago, but it wasn't a good 230. And what's crazy is I don't seem to be gaining any fat. It's really the strangest thing. I've changed my training up a little. I'm doing more hypertrophy, less athletic movements. I'm not doing any crazy boxing stuff anymore. I'm basically just training like a bodybuilder. I'm training 6 days a week, and it's been fun. My body doesn't hurt at all. I will admit, moving around like I was coaching a youth class today. We coach youth athletics, legacy at Carbon.com. We train youth athletes. We create champions. And so I'm demonstrating some moves, and while I'm still able to do them, I'm not as athletic. You know what I mean? Like I got a little bit winded, because I'm running the class, I'm doing my thing, and I'll burn like 700-800 calories at these classes. And I'm like, wait a second. So this is what it's like to carry around all this mass, which is like, wow. So at 230 now, I'm guessing that my stage weight would be around 220 before absolutely annihilating myself in the sauna like I am now, but for losing weight. I'd have to literally drop 10 pounds of water to be able to compete, which is why we'll see how things go, but I'm not sure that the 212 division is right for me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm an open guy. I don't know. I haven't really taken this seriously. I mean, I came back in 2021 in end of July. I got my pro card on August 7th. And then I did North Americans later that month, and I got third. And then I got my pro card in December, on December 11th. And then I took a year, and I didn't do anything to become a better bodybuilder other than train pretty hard. And then, okay, here I am. I'm at the New York Pro, and I got my ass kicked. Then I'm like, dude, if I'm actually going to give this a good go, I'm going to have to eat. So, I mean, I've been eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. And it just seems like my body is really responding to it, which is crazy. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. But I'm here for questions, and I'll answer all of them. So if you have questions, ask them. Don't be shy. Ask them, because as soon as we run out of questions, there's not that many people here. As soon as we run out of questions, I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to answer some emails, do my thing. But I figure while I'm here, I haven't been on YouTube in a while, I'd like to be more engaged with the YouTube community and talk to y'all. And it's kind of what's going on with me. My daughter's 17. She's going into her final year of high school soccer. She's decided not to play soccer in college. She's decided to actually, she started her own brand, Lacuna Nutrition. She's going to events with me. She was at an event in Ohio this weekend with me on Saturday. She's going to Natural Body event on August 12th. So she just wants to start her career, go to college, and soccer. There's really no upward trajectory for females in soccer as a pro. You're living with a host family and getting paid next to nothing. And Thomas is going into his sophomore year as a varsity wrestler. He wrestled varsity last year, did pretty well. He got third in JV state. And so he's just gotten insane. He's going to Perler for a 2-week class this week. He'll be there for 2 weeks. Preston, he won state in wrestling last year. He's really fallen in love with football. And so football season starts really soon. And so he's just excited. Been training 6 days a week at Legacy. Kid squats almost 300 pounds. He deadlifts 275 pounds. And he's 10 years old. He's an absolute beast. So that's what's going on with me. But let me answer your questions, guys. I'm here for you, not for me. Portland, Oregon in the house. What's up, bro? When am I coming to Rochester, Minnesota? So there's a good chance I'll be in Minnesota. I'm not sure Rochester. because I will be doing a quick trip tour because all the quick trips carry an outright bar. So I will be going to Minnesota. I'm just not sure when and where. So keep an eye on my social media, on my Instagram. I will post all of my tour stops, so to speak. I plan on visiting 300 plus vitamin shops this year. So yeah, please follow me on Instagram at Marc Lobliner, and I post exactly where I'm going. And follow. You got to actually go to my feed because the algorithm does not like me. What's up, KC? I have to eat constantly to gain any weight for the past 5 months. I've been eating 6 times a day. I'm lean and cut, but not gaining size. It's pretty easy, Brian. You're not eating enough. Measure what you eat, and once you hit that, eat 10% more. And if you're still not gaining, eat 10% more. Still not gaining, eat 10% more. I guarantee you're not eating as much as me. It gets arduous, but the inverse of that is that you have a slow metabolism and you're fat, and that really sucks. So I just say you just got to eat more, and if you don't like eating more, then you don't have to be big. It's healthier not to be big. So if you don't like eating a lot, just don't do it. Just don't do it if it's not worth it for you. Any new substance in the work for MTS and Ambrosia? Ambrosia has a glucose disposal agent in the work, and MTS have a great heart formula. Those are both coming out soon. So I did know Mike Matarazzo in passing. I didn't know him personally, but I worked at Weeder Publications when he was at his peak in the late 90s, early 2000s. Nicest guy, most phenomenal calves, in my opinion, in the history of the sport. Like so many bodybuilders and humans, for example. There was a, I don't know if you guys saw this. All the right-wing sites were talking about it, but this pro-vaccine guy, this vaccine expert, died at 42 years old in his sleep. I don't know what's causing this, and I don't even know if the numbers are up. I just think we hear about it more due to social media, but it just seems like people are dying unexpectedly more than before. And I think it might not even be happening. I think it might be because the constant flow of information via social media, because people die, and it's unfortunate, but it's part of life. And unfortunately, we've lost a lot of people that we know about, right? Kids are so grown. Congrats. Thanks, Chuck. Rad 140 with low dose test. I would help you. When I said I'll help you, I have no fucking idea what Rad 140 is. I just know that when I grew up in the 80s and 90s, that if something was really good, we said, bro, that's rad. I have no idea what the fuck Rad 140 is. I don't know if it's called rad because it works well or if it stands for something. I don't know what it does. I don't know if you inject it, if you put it in your anus. I don't know if you snort it. I don't know what that shit is. Is it a SARM? What's up, Mark? How do you rate creatine HCl versus mono? Well, all the studies are on monohydrate. So I always go with MTS Nutrition Creapure. Is it bad to eat 3 outright bars in one day? I hope not, because I ate 6. It is bad. You need to eat more. You need to eat at least 5 to 6. He'll be a monster if he sticks with it. Well, yeah, I agree. Someone today asked me if I'm ever going to get a new gym bag. I have a dusty ass orange. Oh, you got the orange ones, the OGs. Do you do any mobility work or foam rolls? So I coach at a youth training performance facility called Legacy of Carbon. And in the process of coaching, I demonstrate mobility and movement so much that I don't need to do it on my own. So I don't even do mobility. I am mobility. I literally teach mobility. It's like asking the aerobics instructor if she does cardio. Like I do a shitload of mobility. Also, we have a tempering device. Donnie Thompson created those, one by Rogue. It's a 50-pounder. I have a 110-pounder at my gym in Ohio. And every once in a while, Bryce will temper my back, and I'll temper his. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So yeah, it's really good. So I do a lot of mobility. It's literally what I coach. I'm not a bodybuilding coach. I'm a youth coach. I've noticed milk reduces my fat loss. Milk doesn't reduce your fat loss, Chuck. Eating too many calories reduces your fat loss. Since milk has calories, you need to cut down your calories, but milk does not reduce your fat loss. It just doesn't. I'd hate to break it to you, but yeah, you're wrong. Like, and if you think you're eating the same calories, you're not, because milk does not reduce your fat loss. It's just not how it works. So if you don't want to drink milk because if you think it reduces your fat loss, then yeah, stop drinking it. But like, just being real with you and speaking as a human being who can read stuff, like, yeah, it's not reducing your fat loss. That's all right here. And right here, you're eating too much. It's in your belly. Get in my belly! hot as fuck in here, by the way. Would you fight Jason Blaha? For the right price, I'll fight anybody. Like, I don't have a need to fight anybody. If Jason Blaha came up, punched me in the face, I'd laugh, and then I'd call my attorney and sue the living shit out of him. Guys, I'm 42 years old. I coach youth athletes. I run multi-million-dollar brands. I have no need to fight somebody on the fucking internet. Like, I'm 42, bro. Like, I'm not Cali Muscle. I'm going to beat that white boy up. No, fuck you. That's stupid. No, that's just an immature bitch. You know, at the end of the day, and he did. He threatens to fight me every time I disagree with him. That's insecurities. And honestly, like, I don't want to fight anybody because if I win, I lose. They're going to sue me. Like, what if I punch one of these guys in the face? They fall backwards, they hit their head, and they die. I'm going to jail. And also, it's going to be very easy to prosecute me because any jury is going to be like, aha, the guy used to box. He's on steroids. Lock him up. No, man. I live in a mansion, and I have a sauna in my house, and I own multiple locations of gyms. I'm not fighting anybody, bro. Let's put it in perspective. How do you deal with IBS? Mine's in remission. How did I cure my IBS? It took years, but I'll be honest. It involved fasting. Like I fasted, and it really helped heal my gut. I don't fast anymore. I'd lose all my gains. And I don't need to fast. It has no benefit for me. So there's no need to fast, but for IBS, I did utilize strategic fasting to help cure my IBS. But here's the deal, though. One thing I do recommend if you have IBS, my doctor told me this a year ago, and it was what really cured my IBS. I supplement with fiber. So I take a tablespoon of Metamucil in the morning and a tablespoon of Metamucil at night. Just the orange, sugar-free shit. Tablespoon in the morning, tablespoon at night. I've never been more regular, and I don't know TMI, but my poops are extraordinary. How impressive was Les Luger's body in his prime? Could he have competed in bodybuilding? If he actually bodybuilded, so here's the deal. When you say could he have competed in bodybuilding, you could compete in bodybuilding. Everybody can compete in bodybuilding. You just need to pay an entry fee. Would he have gotten his pro card with his legs? Not a chance. Would he have competed great locally at the NPC level? Probably. But if he wasn't wrestling, he was able to actually train his legs hard. There's a chance, absolutely. But let me get this straight. Anyone can compete in the NPC. You just need to pay. There's no qualifications. Wish me luck, Mark. I'm doing an Ironman Lake Placid. Hell yeah, bro. You go, boy. Dude, I have more respect for triathletes than I do pretty much any other sport. You are doing epic shit. And I fucking appreciate you. I appreciate you as a man and as a fucking athlete. Good for you, bro. I ordered 2 boxes of cookies and cream coated today. I'm so excited. That's so awesome, man. You're going to love them. Does fasting for 16 hours help with weight loss? So here's the answer. If that causes you to eat less food throughout 24 hours, absolutely. If your calories are equal to what you would have eaten in 24 hours if you had not fasted, the answer is no. Fasting, the only reason it works is because it potentially reduces eating and times you could snack and eat for people who overeat. So it just gives you less chances to fuck up. But in reality, intermittent fasting, as science has kind of shown, has no benefit over caloric restriction. The benefits come from caloric restriction. So don't get that twisted. I'm sorry if that hurts some people's feelings who are big on intermittent fasting. But it went from like, oh no, you got to skip breakfast, skip lunch. Now fucking Huberman's like, well, technically fasting's better in the evening because your circadian rhythm. Bro, just shut the fuck up and eat. You're an eye doctor. Like, shut up. I have uptake now. Can you take it for multiple meals a day? When I was prepping, I ate uptake after every meal because it tasted so good. So at the end of the day, it's 1.5 billion CFUs. You could take hundreds of billion CFUs and be fine. So yeah, if you enjoy them and you can afford it, by all means. It gets expensive when you start eating it with more meals. But I personally took them for 6 meals a day when I was prepping just because it tasted good. Yes, I will eat probiotics that have no calories and taste fucking so good, isn't it? So delicious. It's so delicious. It's not even fair. It has no calories, naturally sweetened. Next level shit. If you have any other questions, ask them in the next 20 seconds. Or else I'm going to take my ass out of here and take a cold shower because it is hot in here. I like ending saunas with a cold shower, and then I'm just ready for bed, ready to go. Everything feels good. My body feels nice. I don't have any pain. Usually by the end of the day, my body's pretty sore after training and coaching and sitting in my office chair. So my work day is usually like 2 to 3 hours of coaching. And then it's, yep, I do have the best tasting bars. Royalty, man. I'm always available. If I'm in your area, come by. I'm literally, I travel alone. Like, I'm a nerd. Like, I'm just a soccer dad. Do I consume more calories on heavy workout days? No, I pretty much just eat all I can eat every day. It's not what I recommend for 99% of people, but essentially I'm eating like 550 to 600 calories of carbs from rice alone. I did so much time in the last 6 months for heat adaptation, it would make most people pass out same. Peppermint cookies and cream were killed, outright bars, because they didn't sell. Am I natural? The simple answer is no. The funny answer is I'm on everything. What's up, Extreme Living? How you doing, bro? Miss ya. He does have good tasting bars. That's why I ate 3 bars today. Amen. I've eaten 4. Finnish people sauna for 2 hours. You think that's unhealthy? No, no. They have, because of that, their lives are increased. Like sauna, the amount of time you sauna is directly correlated with your risk of dying. So I'm literally trying every night I'm home to get 20 to 30 minutes in my sauna. I've been slacking on it lately, but I noticed my heart rate isn't at 48 like it used to be. My resting heart rate usually sits at 48. With all this extra weight, it's gotten a little higher. So I'm really making an effort to come in the sauna more often. All right, guys, we'll give it. Oh, here, I'm 32 and never had done legs like I'm a loser. Can I still get newbie gains? Who cares? Who cares? Just train legs. Who cares what gains you get? You'll get the gains you get. Whatever God decides to give you, you'll get. Just train legs. Who cares? Who cares what gains you get? Just train legs. Just train legs. Why do you need that? Like, just train legs. Just get in the gym and fucking train legs. That's the advice I have for you, my friend. Like, I don't know what fucking gains you're going to get. Only you'll know after you do it. Only one way to find out. You're 32 and you've never trained legs? Holy fuck. You mean you never played a sport in your life? Man, that fucking sucks. It's probably nice. I mean, his hips probably feel great. Any other questions? Oh, autophagy happens when you fast and your cells can clean themselves, and prayer and fasting can solve any problem. But Jesus. No, hold on. Listen, no offense, sir, but you're kind of right, but you're an idiot at the same time. Now, prayer has been shown to increase healing from surgery, mainly due to positive thought. Now, keep in mind, I'm very religious myself. Marching band, got it. I'm very religious myself. I have a deep belief in God. I'm Jewish, so that Jesus stuff doesn't sit well with me, right? But autophagy happens during caloric restriction. Autophagy happens during training. Autophagy happens in the sauna. Autophagy happens all throughout the day. Fasting is a way to increase autophagy. But unlike those morons online, like those fucking wacky chiropractors who claim that autophagy cures cancer and this and that, bro, no offense. Now, it's a great thing for religion. It's a great thing for self-healing. Mentally, it's a great thing for personal accomplishment because, hey, you overcame something hard. To say for 1 second that definitively it can cure anything, you're out of your mind, bro. Like you're fucking drinking the Kool-Aid. Like, now you're adding in Jesus stuff, man. You're some Dave Koresh shit right there. You got to calm down. You got to slow your roll. Like, we're gonna find you, man. You better watch out for the ATF. They've been able to take down folks like you. Yeah, are you guys old enough for that? The fucking Heaven's Gate and fucking David Koresh. You guys old enough for that? I am. All right, we'll give it 15 seconds. Then I got to go. What do you think your kids? What do your kids think of your steroid use? Do they feel they give out many few pro cards now? Well, what my kids feel and what I do is, frankly, none of your fucking business. And it's really hard to get a pro card. So if it's that easy to get a pro card, go get one. Show us all how easy it is. It's really fucking hard. Mike Israel's been trying. He looks fucking amazing. He's competing this week. He lost last year at the show I won. So I want you to go ahead and show us how easy it is to get your pro card. Get your pro card. What's your primary view on the Republican primary? I refuse to talk politics. It's nothing good comes of it. Mark, you mentioned resting heart rate. Any other vitals you are concerned about when you put on the extra mass? I get my blood work done frequently. It's all perfect. No, not really, not really. That's why I noticed a little blip, a small blip, and I'm like, oh, time to crush it. Time to get in the sauna. Missed you last time you came to Long Island. I'll be at the Natural Body big event on August 12th. Blood work and all your vitals. I get mine done every 3 or 4 months. Amen. No, fuck Threads. Threads is terrible. Twitter's the bomb. I love Twitter. I absolutely love Twitter. Like, I love Twitter, and Threads is just Instagram with a thread. It's the same fucking people. Twitter is much better. It's just much better. Threads is dumb. I'm on there, but I'm not posting on there. It's just dumb. Like, Threads is dumb. It's just a shitty knockoff. It's just basically, it's not even, all these people sign up now. It's an extension of Instagram. It's not its own. It's just you literally just had to click a button and you got a new fucking account. Threads is dumb. I'm on there, but Threads is dumb. I'm all about Elon. I'm all about Twitter. I love Twitter. Twitter's great. I'm a Twitter guy because I'm old. Old people like Twitter. On that note, guys, I got to go take that shower, make a phone call. Peace out.